Hooray for Cucumber Man! Hooray for Cucumber Man! Anyway, he was the coolest, baddest dude of the 1980s. Guaranteed to brighten up even the dullest party with his spiky Latin rhythms. But he's been away now for over a decade and a half, but now he's back.
He's back, yes. He's back to Ha-Cha-Cha-Chaos all the way into the next millennium. Please give it up for Kid Creole and the Coconut! Kid, welcome back to the Big Breakfast.
Thank you very much. Good to be here again.
Now, before we have a little chat, we're just going to have a quick look at some of your old stuff. Have a look at this.
Goodness.
Take a part of me, you know it couldn't feel no better. Make sure that you breathe before you break your back or get a heart attack. I'm a wonderful thing, baby. Such a wonderful. I'm a wonderful thing, baby. Wonderful. I'm a wonderful thing.
That was actually a remix version of
Yeah, that was a remix of Wonderful Thing, yeah.
So what have you been up to since the last time you were here on the show?
Well, the last time I was here, I was involved in a stage musical up
Right.
in Blackpool called Oh What a Night, which is a
yeah.
celebration of the 70s
Oh, yeah.
music. Yeah, so I had 5 months in Blackpool.
Nice.
And I survived.
On the Pleasure Beach,
Great.
on the donkey.
I had a wonderful... I had a great time up there. I'm not saying that I ever do it again, but it was fantastic. Good experience.
Did you do the big one?
Oh yeah, definitely. I
Did
did
you do that?
six times.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah, the Coconuts did it like 8 or 9 times.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like to go on that one.
Fantastic.
So
yeah.
you're on tour at the moment now?
Yeah, now we're on tour. Yeah, just promoting the new album, which is coming out in October.
Yeah.
Right.
And also, there's a cast album from Oh What a Night that's out
All right,
on
okay.
Sony that's doing very well. And you know, they have all these compilation records out these
Yeah,
days, so they have a
yeah.
whole compilation chart these days,
Yeah.
and it's doing very well.
So you only tour in Britain, or you tour in Europe?
Oh, no,
or...
we're touring the world.
Oh, really?
actually. This is-
Fantastic.
How-
Hey!
Yeah,
How long is the tour going to last for?
it's 9.5 years.
He's joking.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought 5 months in Blackpool was bad.
No, 9.5 months.
And you're going all over the world.
Yeah, all over the world.
And is it all the old favourites as well?
Oh, yeah, we're going to do the old stuff, of course. We'll be doing Annie and Stool Pigeon and I'm a Wonderful Thing and Paradise and all that stuff. And also bringing it straight up into the Oh What a Night. We're doing some things from Oh What a Night, like Love Train and the new stuff from the new album as well.
Now, we were saying earlier about how you haven't aged at all since you were...
He looks fantastic. He looks
17.
fantastic.
It is,
I always get this.
it is quite remarkable, though.
Well, you know, it's really a question of mental state, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think silly and think stupid and think young, you'll stay young. But it's also...
That's like
you,
us.
Sounds
you
well,
do,
right?
you do certain things when you're young that you stop doing. People
Right.
just stop doing because they say, oh, I'd be silly if I did that.
Right.
Like going on the big one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there are some people who say, oh, if you're past the age of 30, why would you want to go on a roller coaster?
Yeah, why can you go on that? Yeah.
It's true. But if you keep getting thrills out of life, as you get older, those thrills, of course, sometimes they diminish, but they only diminish if you want them to diminish.
Exactly.
And it's also a question of good living. You have to live.
Yeah.
Think young and
Clean.
stay young.
You gotta
Really be thinking young.
live clean is the key, man. Stop
do.
all that.
Yeah, stop all that, eh?
I haven't been doing that.
Come on, just stop it anyway. Just stop it.
All right, I'll stop it. I didn't even realise I'd started.
No, I was going to say though, but you know, looking young as well, but I would say it's the clothes.
Oh,
isn't it? It's the
absolutely.
wardrobe that goes a long way.
See, with clothes like these, never
You
mind.
can't. Yes?
No, actually, this is a zoot suit, but it harkens back to the 40s
Yeah.
That's right,
when
yeah.
they created the zoot suit. And there's 2 stories. Some people say that it was created in Mexico and brought up into Los Angeles, and others say it was created in Harlem. But wherever it was created as an exaggeration of the normal man's suit, because it started in World War II. And it was actually it was them thumbing their noses at the fact that everything was going to be cut back and constrained. And they said, no, we're not going to constrain things, we're going to get more exaggerated and have bigger suits and bigger pants. And it was thumbing their nose at the establishment is really how the zoot suit started.
See?
So a couple of years ago, we had a single out, me and Dec, because we released singles, and I just thought I'd say that. No, we had one called You Crazy Cats, right? And then we, you know,
Yes.
after seeing stuff, we thought we'd wear zoot suits and
Yes.
stuff. But also, so did Jim Carrey. Remember on the
Oh,
film The Mask?
absolutely,
Would
yeah.
you say you influenced him a little bit on that?
A funny
The
story
old
behind that. I ran into the producer of The Mask in
Yeah.
a club in Paris, a club called the Bandouche. And he comes up to me and says, "Oh, I'm a big fan of yours. I tried to get you to do the music for The Mask because I'm such a big fan."
Oh, really?
So the influence was not coincidental. It
Right,
was that
I
he
see.
was a big Kid Creole fan. And then I said to him at the end of the conversation, "Where's my money?"
That's the main thing.
And he said, "Kid, you see you later."
But my attorney said I didn't have a leg to stand on because it's just an image and you can't copyright an image.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah, so it was just an influence thing. And I should be flattered by it. It was a big movie. My kids loved it.
Yeah,
you know.
we think you look fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot for
Thank
coming
you.
on the show. Good luck with the tour. Thank you. Stick around, we'll see you later. Now, it's over to Melanie.
Thanks, guys. Now, Think Green Fingers